Demon Deacons will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Jackson will throw. Got him in. It's White.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Win. Hawkeye. Bender.
Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. With the draw, it's Clark. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Here's the pressure. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they'll knock him down.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. Got it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down?
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle. And
got him outside. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Lopez. Floating away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
On the gun on third down, Lopez. A shot toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point gain.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Jackson gonna throw it. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's White. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 coming up.
Mustang.
Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab. It's Tipton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. Now, ninja. Bridge. Stack.
They'll try to get the first through the air. On target. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, North Texas. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-line.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a...
To pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Daniels. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap. Oh.
Makes the grab and room to run. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson will throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's White. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the 2nd quarter.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum, bringing it back.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Jackson going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Looking left. Got the tight end outside. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22. Copper. Win. Hold. Ninja. Step. Copper. Win.
To the air on first down. Complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half.
Black 14. Go.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
180 race car. 180 race car. Bow. Hawkeye. Bender.
Jackson will throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiggins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the... Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. Gets away to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
I love it. I love it. First down, let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
949 rock star. 949 rock star.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. The run inside. It's White. Still on his feet at the 40. Might have a chance. Inside the... And he scores! Touchdown, Mean Green! You saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 4...
Turning it on! Inside the 30. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Running inside, it's White. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. The 20. Touchdown, North Texas. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. On the move, it's Clark. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Here's the handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's Lopez to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Lopez to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. There he goes. He's at the... He is in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Lopez. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play action fake. Got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Jackson will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Mean Green. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the...
Extend the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jet sweep, headed to the edge. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Second down coming up. Lopez, play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And I love the IQ.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Lopez. Looking for a deep man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get...
Affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
With the catch, it's Reese. Got some room, headed